Welcome, welcome.
Hello, guys. Happy Thursday. We are all so excited to be here. If you can't
Huh.
tell, I feel like we're all just dying to get going.
Football, 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 real football. Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
it's back, baby.
We are so close yet so far away, but close enough to count. Anyways, if you are new here, welcome to the show. We are the star we are. My name is Slam and Sammy.
I am Landry's legend.
I am your mammal, Jimmy J's here. We are back with another show this week. We took last week off. Happy birthday, belated. If you're here with us, to our man Landry's legend, our very own in-house birthday boy. Jeff is already with us and says, there you go. You got it, Sam. Says happy birthday, or says happy Thursday to all. And I'm sure Jeff also says happy birthday to Mr. Landry. Turning the
Yes, man.
55. No, I'm just kidding. The big 5-5. No, but we got a good game plan, a good show. Welcome back with us. As Sammy said, if you're new here, it's the star we are. Let's run the game plan down for you. We're going to kick things off this week, and it might be a little different. So stick around. You'll be interested into what kickoff might be this week. Then we're going camping, and not with tents and poles, but with footballs and cleats and pads, y'all. We back at camps. Cowboys Camp 2025 kicked off. We're going to talk about it. Then we're going to talk about our DB room. Safety room probably doesn't look different. Cornerback room, lots of question marks. We're going to try to answer them. Sammy's going to say everything she has to say. I'm sure injury updates, things like that, big news around the league. She's going to give it all to us. That's where I get my news every week. So I'm excited. Right before halftime that happens, get your refreshments. We'll remind you to do it now. First, like, subscribe if you're here, turn on your notifications. Then we're going to talk about the Cowboys that are currently in the top 100 and maybe who else is going to make that list, right? They wrap it up September 1st. Then a happy birthday Q&A blitz to Landry's legend. We are going to run some questions at a fast pace. He doesn't know what's coming. This is going to be fun. Y'all got to stick around for this. And then we'll make Landry give us some updates and just maybe talk about, the dates coming up and what we might be doing. And then I'll give you the 2-minute spiel today and let you know exactly how this show went. Okay. I'll let you know how it ended. But right now we're going to kick it off. And typically, kickoff, we would come up with maybe some clever whips or some nice jokes to tell you exactly how cool your brand could be and exactly how much we would honor your brand. But instead, we're going to decide today to take this moment, instead of looking for a sponsor, instead of running those quips and jokes, we'll take this 60 seconds to honor the late, great Hulk Hogan.
I'm a fan of the star we are.
What's up, everybody? I'm Super Cowboy.
And I'm Princess Angie, and you are tuned in to The Star We Are.
Hi, this is Jane Slater, and you are listening to The Star We Are.
Plugged in and switched on. This is The Star We Are, live.
Oh, Jimmy, you are muted, but you are talking so animated.
It's probably good too, because I was over here cursing. And no, I wasn't really. I was saying we are live. We are back. RIP Mr. Hulk Hogan, sports entertainment legend. That I believe that happened this morning. Always sad to lose our legends.
Yeah, a list of transgressions that maybe some of them negative that people are aware of, but also a million clips of him making 8th graders think they could take on the world, or 8-year-olds.
Sure.
Oh yeah. See, I wasn't even a WWE fan. Never really have been, but I knew Hulk Hogan. Like, if you lived in the United States, you knew who Hulk Hogan was. Like, that was it.
In Japan too. I hear they really loved him over there.
They love wrestling.
But no, we all have something that we could, not want to be remembered for. I'm sure none of us are perfect, but we try to be remembered for the things that we did do, and he definitely made an impact on the sports entertainment world. And so we're just taking a second to shout out Hulk and condolences to his family. But Cowboys football is what's at hand. It's what's on topic, and camp is back, y'all. We gone camping. We're going to do it. We're going to do some camping. We got some DBs coming up that we're going to talk about here in just a few minutes. But right now, we're going to head out to Oxnard. We're going to take a flight. we're going camping. Let's just look at a quick little recap. We'll talk about it, but let's look at a quick recap, some media of the Dallas Cowboys camp week 1 so far.
Let's see here. There's my video for you there. Shout out to the guys out of camp.
Yes.
Wish it
appreciate
could
the
be
footage,
us.
guys.
Yes.
Yeah. Putting in work. Well, if I could make a profile photo, a video, that would be it. BB and Dak with old dapping it up.
Dang, Aubrey, that was a big
Working out.
miss. Just kidding. Just kidding.
We whipped on that one. Got our O-line guys working out. D-line guys. I noticed Micah just kind of standing around with the helmet off here. He's not going to participate much. Got to get that man some money. How many fights we going to call total in camp? 2 already.
We'll see if there's
The
any more at
over-under.
all. Brian Schottenheimer says he don't want to see any more.
That's right. We'll talk about that here in just a few. Yeah. Already 2 involving one of the same players. So, you know, somebody's got to stop throwing them hands. Tyler Neville.
No name calling or anything.
Yeah, no. I don't wanna point
no
anybody
calling
out.
you out.
A nice little pick there by Mr. Kyer Elam. I heard he's taken the ball away a couple times.
Yes, he
This
has.
is
I got some.
All right, this is that first pick of camp you heard about from your boy Marshawn Nealon.
Your boy. That was it.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. Glad for him to be
Oh
healthy,
my
man.
God, Zero.
Speaking
I
of
don't
health.
care if he's not playing. I am so excited to see that man even close.
That's
You
Coach
know what he's
Overshown.
doing right here, Sam? He's
What?
catching the Eberflus. He's catching
Oh,
the flu.
yeah.
Right? That's
Oh.
Eber, that's
Catching it,
Matt
you
he's
know?
standing next to.
That is
That's
so
right.
funny. I have things to tell you that
Okay.
I have that said the Eberflu thanks to you.
Okay. I can't wait for it. And so this is fun, right? Our boys breakaway. Nice touchdown. George Pickens leading him to the
Blocking
house.
for him too, yeah.
And then here's the new Selly. I can't wait to see it in a game. This is gonna
Going
be fun.
basketball style.
Oh yeah, loving it.
I was told that was a basketball celebration, but
Was it? Maybe it is. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. It looked like a head wave and then like a putting the hands over the ears for the crowd noise or something. Couldn't really tell, but
All right,
it's gonna
guys,
be fun.
we've shown the schedule the past couple weeks, getting excited about it getting here. We're now through open practice 1, 2, 3. What are we looking at there? Tomorrow is opening night. Yeah.
Is that what? Yeah.
That's what that is there.
Mhm.
Tomorrow's
Let me-
opening night and pads on. That's not listed on there, but I think that is Sunday. Sunday the 27th, I think, is pads on.
Hey, somebody tell me how many days away that Hall of Fame game is.
oh, what day is today? I already
Hey,
know.
somebody tell me how many days.
6, the 7, the
Ooh, till-
31st.
and wait, did you? Hold on. Did you say 6 days until NFL football on television? Woo, woo. I don't know.
NFL football for sure.
I was looking at
It may not be the greatest NFL
Yeah,
football
look,
game.
again, we're not discrediting anybody. It's just for me, the Hall of Fame game, the induction ceremony the night before is the best part of that weekend.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
Real
first-
good.
it's like the first pitch for the NFL. I love it. And
Smallest
watching
class.
the legends go into the Hall of Fame. Smallest 4, right? You said
4 people,
Oxford,
smallest
yeah,
class
right.
in about 20 years. Mhm.
4 guys going into the Hall this year. Interesting. So yeah, and then preseason game 1. We are not too far, guys. We're around the corner. August 9th. This is the first preseason game, and that's when you will see maybe some Jaden Blue, some film office of some Donovan Ezeraku.
2 more of these
Some-
shows, and then
August
we'll be
9th.
there. Absolutely. So,
All right,
takeaways from
getting
camp
close.
thus far. Sam, I know you had some. I'm gonna put you on the big screen.
Had what?
Takeaways from camp thus far. Things you've
Yes.
seen, things
Okay,
you've
let me
heard that,
pull up.
that weren't necessarily on the video.
Let me see. Okay, so yes,
you
I
s-
have
You saw
I
that
have
Shotty.
some
You saw that Shotty
some-
doesn't want to see another fight, right?
yes.
saw that
Now
clip,
my
okay.
opinion on that is different, but I will leave that to the
I also
pros.
haven't seen today's press conference yet. I don't know if any of y'all have. It was just a couple hours before the show. but-
Okay.
Go ahead.
This is what I have for my camp news. So I have a few things here, so cut me some slack. Okay, so this is big camp news. Defense has been absolutely shining. As you guys were talking about, interceptions being one of the main highlights they have. One that really caught the attention was a dot. Wait, who is that by? And that specific caught it as a diving grab right off the ground and putting it in, causing a huge. Kyer Elam. Sorry, I forgot to put the name in there, and I had to
The names
read
in
what
your
he
own
did to
notes.
remember who it was. Anyway, Kyer Elam, one specifically caught the attention of the folks, was he was diving off the ground, putting it into the end zone, causing a huge so ball dropped to the ground. He picked it up. He ran to the end zone. Everybody got excited for him. It kind of pumped up the crowd, and it was a notable moment for him.
Yeah.
He is expected to be a starter next to DeRon Bland, so they're really hoping for a big playmaker move from him.
Need
Oh,
it.
so if
Need
you
it.
guys noticed, if anybody heard anything about camp today, DeRon Bland and Kenneth Murray were both not there. They both had to
Okay.
leave to be with their families to welcome new babies. They
Right.
both
Let's
had babies
go.
and both had to be home for that. Then
Got a few babies
here's
every camp.
my big things. Yes.
Yeah.
So Malik Hooker had an amazing red zone interception during a red zone drill. They said possibly being the play of the day. Talking about the Eberflus earlier, he is catching it again, as I say, because he is being reunited with him after they were together in Indianapolis. Automatic click. Everybody's already saying an automatic huge difference in him. Your
You
favorite?
speaking of Kenneth Murray Jr. and Eberflus?
No, not Kenneth Murray. Malik Hooker.
Oh, Malik. Okay.
Kenneth Murray's gone with the baby, with DeRon.
Right. Okay. I mixed the two names up. That's why I just wanted to clarify. Okay.
Sorry,
awesome.
yeah. And then your favorite guy ever, Easy, has had an amazing impact for his role. So when you were talking about Micah Parsons being on the sideline, he is not practicing, as you said, but he was coaching Easy on the side. And after this one rep, he coached him, got really excited. Micah was seen jumping up and down on the sidelines, like celebrating this huge play he did. So awesome. And he got
Get him out there.
a compliment during the press conference from Shoddy as well. And then Eberflus working with the linebacker room with a lot of younger players like Kenneth Murray, Overshone, and Leofau in the room. Eberflus' pass with developing linebackers will be crucial if he can do the same for Dallas's group, quote Tommy Yarish. And I thought of you absolutely immediately, Jimmy, and had to put that in my news to read to you.
That's right. No, the Eberflus is real. It's contagious. Kenneth Murray's going to catch it. DeMarvion Overshone is going to catch it. I believe, even your outside linebackers like, Easy are going to catch it. We've seen Eberflus. You can go back and look at our previous video that we did. It was a segment during a live. He gets career best years out of guys. Whether
Even
it's early in their
season
career or even in season one, that's right. Whether it's early in their career or late in their career, every team he's been on, he's gotten a career best out of a player or two. And if he can do that for a couple of these guys, we're going to be in shape on the defense. Again, the takeaway thing that you brought up, Sam, top 10 in the last 8 years, like it's like 9, 7, 3. I think he led the league 1 year, 2, 4. Like his defenses have been top 10 in takeaways every year for the last 7 or 8. So I doubt that's going to take a drop off this year. Landry will stand out for you. So you brought up Schottenheimer going hard on them fights.
Yeah, the culture. Well, I mean, you heard about it. It's something that Cowboys fans have been clamoring for, and you see a little bit of it in action in the first couple of days. And then I had a question for you that we've been talking about before before we got on the show here. Maybe it was yesterday, and I couldn't get too hyped. Gosh, at least until pads come on and talk too deeply about the first couple of days, because I was like, what are you really seeing? And someone echoed that sentiment today. Maybe it was Nate Newton or somebody saying that you can't running backs, offensive line, defensive line, hard to evaluate linebackers. I said, well, gosh, that's half the field. But you pointed out a George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, just a pre-snap motion, not something that this is guaranteed going to work, but something that shows what we are planning to bring to the table. So.
Oh yeah, the motion CeeDee Lamb to the same side of the field as George Pickens. What that does is obviously motions give your quarterbacks details. You motion somebody, they get to see if it's a man, if it's a zone, they get those kind of reads. Defenses can try to disguise it, where if they see a motion, they'll move a man to make the quarterback think one thing. But with guys like CeeDee and Pickens, you can't do a whole lot of disguising because there is no room for being in the wrong spot at the wrong time. And if you're playing man, then you just absolutely have to play man. And so when you do things like motion those guys to the same side of the field, it tells the quarterback a ton. And so those things are going to be good. Yes. Nate Newton said it's the most intense camp he's seen in years, and it's only been 2 days, or when he gave it's been 3 total now, we wrapped up today, But Nate Newton at the end of day 2 said, I know, it's only 2 days, but these guys are going hard. And they still have their energy at the end of practice. It's all energy all the time. Eberflus is really rubbing off culturally that way. He's high-fiving every single person on the field. He's not skipping anybody. And, Nate Newton pointed out something I love, had me dancing around. He said, if you're a wide receiver, it don't matter what your name is.
I love
when you run a route, if you don't get back, somebody else is in your spot taking your snap. It's a competition all the way around. Dak's competing for his job right now against Joe Milton. Like, that's the tone that's being set. So I love it.
That's crazy, but I love that
no,
it's a fight for everyone.
That's
Yeah,
right.
except for
Nobody's
the people
sure.
who actually want to fight. After 2 fights in 2 days, Eberflus says, I don't want to see another expletive fight. Next person who throws the punches off my field.
That's right. Going on.
That's crazy.
And I really love how he doubled down and he said, do you understand me? And a couple people were like, yes, sir. And he said, I said, do you understand? He made sure you're not going to not answer me. I don't know.
I like
I
that.
love how he's putting anybody on a pedestal. Everybody's on the same playing field. You got to compete. You got to earn the respect from your guys. And hopefully Micah Parsons will earn some respect in the form of money from the Joneses soon, but we won't talk about that. We didn't make that a segment. Yeah, wearing the 11, trying to get him
That's
paid.
why it's out.
So again, real quick, if you guys are watching with us or if you happen to watch after this, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, drop some comments. Those are big for the algorithm. Turn on those notifications. Thank you for hanging out with us today. We're going to get some news because now that we know what's up with camp, we got to watch a little media. Or no, we're fixing to talk about some DBs, right?
Got it. You got it.
We do got to talk about that guy. So,
well, we can talk about that guy first.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
No, coulda, woulda, shoulda.
$500,000
No,
a game or something?
Yeah, $500,000 a game. That guy is our best cornerback.
Is he still our best cornerback?
That's a good question. I
would buy yes if I had to put my $1.50 on it, but that's about all I would put on it. But I would lean.
DaRon Bland has a ton of skills. A lot of them similar to Trey Diggs. It's the I think physicality and just the prototype size and things like that.
But also coming off the injury, we've seen Diggs kind of not necessarily be 100% Diggs. He's kind of started to get that way and then injured again, unfortunately.
Yeah, and it kind of looked like he was too scared to take the jump because I remember a couple times he would get right there and just stop.
Yeah, right. That business decisions, they call those. And when you're coming off an injury, I totally get it. Bland, is he going to make those decisions coming off an injury? And how is it going to be? Obviously, Kyrie Elam's been the standout. Listen, I think the Cowboys made a statement with this DB room when they said we're going to take Shavon Revel in the 3rd round and we're going to trade for Kyrie Elam. They were making a statement saying no DB in this room in this building is secure, and we have the same question marks as our fan base does on what you're going to look like after these injuries. So I think we did the right thing adding depth. I think we're going to have to look at names like Kalen Carson and.
Well, let's do this. I'll lead it this way a little bit.
Go ahead.
We pretty much say Diggs is 1.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we could.
We're gonna agree.
I think this is pretty mutual. Number 2.
We're gonna agree then that DaRon Bland is number 2, and we can come back and highlight some of these players if anybody has anything specific to say. 3 is where my mind changed today. Y'all both want to push Shavon Revel at 3?
I do by week 8.
I don't know about right now.
Right. I can't do it going in because both coming off the injury and limited time in college. And he's going to come back. I think he'll come back to training camp somewhere maybe around the time we're in Frisco. He's not going to get enough practice in unless all of that first round talent, he feels 150%, that first round talent explodes in front of you. Then, maybe he comes. And what's interesting there is where you end up playing people. Because you talk about what you think of 2 being an outside corner, but honestly, he may fall 3rd on the depth chart, but play on the outside because DaRon Bland is better on the inside. So good. But what I was saying is basically I would have to move him to 4. I think this Israel Mukuamu is your. I guess I kind of branched into what I was going to get to next after getting those top 3 or 4 out of the way. People who we feel like are the when healthy, our starting corners. Then there's the week 1 prospect, which is more important. Week 1 through 4, 6, 8, we're going to have some different corners.
Definitely. It's going to be interesting to see that room. I think you're going to really preseason once preseason kicks off, you're going to really be able to narrow it down, and health is going to be a big factor. You would have to imagine. Oh man, it's tough, right? Because like Kalen Carson got a lot of playing time. Is all of a sudden to start, depending on who's healthy, is our top 3 corners going to be Deron Bland, Kyrie Elam, Kalen Carson? Like that could definitely be the case. You could have Diggs, Siobhan Revel, and Izzy and Josh Butler right on the outside. Of course, Diggs trying to get better. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say CJ Goodwin and Andrew Booth probably just practice squad then, huh?
Well, CJ Goodwin on the team because of the special teams ability. He's
See, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure he's been a notable player a couple times.
Always going to be on the active roster.
Yeah, he'll still.
The other one that you said I think is very borderline.
He's fighting for.
Yeah.
There's no way we're taking more than 5 DBs or 5 corners, and I think that list is going to consist of Diggs, Bland, Elam, Revel, Carson. I mean, I like Josh Butler.
Week 1, I think it's a combination of Elam, Mukuamu.
I love Izzy. I feel like underrated. I hope he shines this year super hard.
Israel Mukuamu needs to play some of the best football he's played for us for 4 games. He'll be the crux of getting us over the hump. Because again, you're talking about rotating both of your wide corners. I don't know. Mukuamu's going to play. Bland's more experience on the outside. Mukuamu's going to play the slot, I guess, for a few weeks.
I hope Mukuamu. I don't know. After he signed my glove and took the time to come out, I feel like it's just me being a softie wanting more for him. But I've seen him do okay.
He's about to get a chance.
Like a few. Yeah.
This will be his biggest chance yet.
Didn't he get a little money with Wanye? Who did we give money to? Wanye and who else in the DB room?
It was him because he just re-signed this year. Because I made a joke about my glove because he's sticking around like I got the ink to stick on my glove.
Right. So, yep.
Classic.
No, so Wanye, and Wanye and Izzy both got contracts, so he will be mixed in. Obviously that's what you have him around for. We're just kind of wrapping up the DB room as a whole. We kind of only stuck to corners because when looking at safeties, we didn't lose a lot there. We didn't add a whole lot there. Obviously, some late round guys, some undrafted guys. But I think our safety room is Wanye, Wilson, Hooker. We know, Izzy obviously mixing in and out of there. We know who those guys are going to be.
I like Marquise, but I might be the only one.
No, I do too. I like
safety.
Marquise Bell.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy the linebacker a couple years ago. But
you guys know Izzy got signed to a $1.7 million deal. 1.7. That's just
a 1 year. Was it 2 years?
Yeah, it's a 1 year. It's a 1 year deal.
That's close to the minimum. So Josh Butler is my 5th. Like if we're talking about everybody's 6th, however you want to drop it. But the reason that what is the one I keep forgetting that I'm saying is not going to make the team?
Is it a Warrior? Isn't a Warrior already gone? Oh yeah, Andrew Booth.
A Warrior, the one who dropped the punts, he was gone as soon as he muffed that punt.
That's okay. I thought so. I knew he was gone, but
he wasn't necessarily officially. He still played a couple weeks,
but he was gone.
But he was gone at that moment. We knew. So.
Did it? Okay, so real quick, before Josh Butler, didn't he have a few good games at the end before he got injured again? Didn't he just get to come out and then play and then got hurt and then chances over?
Butler Island.
That's why I'm saying I think there's some question. I don't know that Kyrie Elam is. This guy could win those starts. Kyrie Elam has not necessarily proven himself anywhere thus far.
Yeah, it still says out on the depth, but yeah, we'll see.
I tell you, Josh Butler reminds me of a guy who follows us, a fan of the Star, and we're definitely a fan of him. Now I'm going to draw a blanket. No, Jay March. Linebacker Jay March. Journeyman, he kind of bounced around. I don't think Butler's going to bounce around as much. I think Jay finished his career with Dallas, of course. But they're similar players, just hard workers, definitely going to find a spot on the roster, not going to get kicked down to practice squad. It's interesting with guys like that. So moving on to hopefully bigger and better news. We got Samantha with the news, y'all.
Whatever we left her from all the cornerbacks on.
I know. I gotta see what I have left on here. Just kidding. I always have something to talk about. Oh, good news getting me to stop. Okay, so real quick, I am going to start with the news that's not Cowboys news and then work my way into a couple of camp things I didn't talk about that I was going too fast in my brain and forgot to mention. Bear with me. So first things first, when I checked Facebook, oh my lord, when I checked Twitter for the first time today, I was shocked because the first thing that shows up was that Justin Fields got carted off the field with an injury. And I was like, I love Justin Fields. You know, Chicago was not a good chance for him. So I was like, man, that sucks. That sucks to be him. Sucks for the Jets. They should be renamed the Bad News Jets because they have nothing but bad luck. But then I found out, luckily, maybe an hour before the show, that he had just dislocated his toe. So he is day-to-day, and hopefully he will be back in time to start the season and get a good starting career that's not competing with another quarterback every other play.
Yeah, I told everybody not to worry.
I love that. Let me see. So this one kind of really threw me off when I found out about it. I thought it was a joke, but our president has been known to use his presidential status for crazy things, multiple things, but now it has come into the sports world. First things first, first thing I heard about before what I'm originally, okay, anyways, he wants to have a UFC fight on the White House lawn. As a UFC fan, I'm really hoping John Jones gets to live his American dream and go out there and do that, even though we're not going to talk personal opinions. I hope he gets to do it, but Dana won't probably let that happen, so nobody better get their hopes up like I did. But Donald Trump also wants to so bad have the Redskins names come back that he is threatened to put a hold on the building of their new stadium until the name has been changed back. If they don't change it back, he said that he won't make a deal for them to build a stadium in Washington. Not only is he doing that with the Redskins, but he is also doing that with the Cleveland Guardians as well. Both teams have said that they have no intention of changing their names. Sucks for us NFL fans, forever missed Washington Redskins. I don't know what's going to happen with that. We were talking about Micah Parsons not practicing on the sideline, and man, Jerry Jones is adding fuel to the fire without even doing it himself. TJ Watt signed the new deal of $123 million, making him the highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL with $108 million guaranteed and $40 million in a signing bonus. Jerry Jones is really putting himself in a conundrum, but seems to be doing that on purpose for the attention he also loves, especially after trying to slam Micah Parsons in a press conference and not even getting the number of games he missed right. Like, he is a nutcase.
TJ is that was a 3-year.
Okay,
right?
I read 3-year, but then some other sites were kept saying 4 years, and then I was like, wait a minute, but
well, it was 42 million a year, so or 41 point something a year. So I think the 123 adds up to 3 years. That sounds about right, which is unfortunate because we were discussing it the other day, and Micah's probably going to want a short contract so he can get another one in another 3 or 4 years, and that's why
Michael
we
Parsons
done earlier. Michael, I'm sorry, sorry, Michael.
Yeah,
amen.
Yeah, but I don't like it, Jerry. People were just talking about how Jerry's been awfully quiet this season, and then here we go back to the dramatics we all love to call Jerry Jones. Yes. Right. Real quick, a couple things about the camp news that I got so excited I did not mention. If you have not seen the video of Dak riding on a broomstick like a cowboy, you should definitely check it out. It's on the field. He's having a blast, dancing, he's moving his hips sideways. He's galloping. He's going forward. Like, he looks phenomenal, even just playing. And, of course, making his plays on the field, too. I like to see that movement from him. It makes me really excited to see what this season has in store, especially playing the Eagles the very first game. Rumor has it, okay, so tight end one, no question, no doubt, Jake Fergie forever. But who's going to go for 2? There has been speculation that Schoonmaker and Brevin Spanford are putting up a good competition. Schoonmaker is being known for his his fast speed, but Brevin Spanford is getting a lot of progress with his hands and routes over the off season, which is, I don't know, if you can improve that, you're going to be way better already. So hopefully Schoonmaker's is as good as his speed, and Brevin Spanford's speed is as good as his typo. And besides all the camp news I read, or goodness gracious me, the notable mentions during camp, that is what I have for you today.
Who's that?
That is all I have. What did
Oh, nice. So,
Yes. What I
okay.
miss?
No, you didn't. No, I misunderstood you at the end there. So my biggest takeaway with the money issue and Michael, right? So it's it hurts when when I don't like to call it shots, but you don't can we just move on? I don't want to talk about this
Yeah.
anymore. I'm so mad at Jerry Jones right now. I really can't even speak about it.
That made me sick when I seen that. How dare you? How dare you?
And it's here's where it boils down to. What really got me is TJ Watt just got the money, 40-something million a year. Michael's going to ask for probably Dak money around 45 for 3 years only, so he can get another deal. And not only does TJ get the money, his brother JJ has to go and quote tweet, Jerry Jones's conference and say, it's pretty bad or it's counteractive when you're trying to make your guys fight for you by complaining about them getting injured while fighting for you. It's just not
In a
good
roundabout
look.
way. Blow the
Who is
whistle.
this man?
But in the chat, we do have some people with us. We're going to get to halftime, so let's do that. We got Eric stopping by saying, "Hey guys," obviously Jeff in the building, Mike in the building with us. Jeff does say happy birthday, coach. Mike also says happy birthday, coach. So thank you guys for spending your time with us. Make sure you're smashing that like, subscribe, and notification button. Again, this is the Star We Are. We are Team Give Back. We do fan responsibly, and the way you can fan responsibly today is the freest thing you've probably done all month is click those little buttons. It definitely helps us out. And so with that being said, this next segment is going to be interesting to unfold and to witness come to fruition by, I believe, September 1st is the end date of the NFL's top 100. Cowboys currently on that list. Dak Prescott only. Now that's only gotten to 80, so hopefully that means the rest of the team is from like 31 on. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, they released up to 63 already.
Up to 63.
They're up to 63. They released 2 a day. When I was first thinking about this list and saw that Dak Prescott was the only one on there yet, I thought about who else might be there. But 15 spots later, guys like Trey Diggs, I was debating with myself, and I'd seen DeMarvion Overshown as high as like 6 on some outside linebacker lists, thinking maybe that's a possibility, and he would surprise me making entry. Those things are by the wayside now by the time we're at 63. I've seen players like Christian McCaffrey at 69. So you got to be a whale of a player to get on this list. These are the only ones that the Star We Are says are gonna be there. I have a half a question mark about Tyler Smith. I don't think Coach does.
I do.
So where they're going to end up is kind of what we have left, and is that right? Like I said, when you really look at, you're talking about player voted top 100 players in the NFL. Like some of the players that we have that aren't in the top 100, I guess, shocked me until I see the competition. You're talking about 3 or 4 players at some positions.
So we're down to 63. And so what's interesting about this, and I'll start with, I think I thought somebody who was going to make this list before Dak, because we can just kind of say maybe who we thought that hadn't made the list that probably won't make better than 63, but that maybe deserved to be between 79 and the 100, right?
Trey Diggs would be a question one.
Sure, Trey Diggs.
You mentioned it's based off play from last year, though. So
it is. It's an annual thing. So they're always looking at basically the previous year. Injuries can derail you. When you're a Micah Parsons, they're not going to derail you, especially when you come back and you still get your 13 sacks. However, a name that I really thought was going to make this list before 79, just because injury got him, and now I'm kind of confident that he's going to make better than 63 even with the injury, is DeMarvion Overshown.
Yes.
Really?
Just what I do, because he was one of like the top 6 or 7 like when he was on the field, he was one of the top 10 linebackers in the league.
He was electric everywhere. Yeah.
He was ridiculous. So his PFF grades on the field, outstanding.
Are you able to? Are you seeing that right now? Do you have that whole list
from
the NFL? The people who are Okay, because I'm just
No,
tell me
we can definitely get it.
well, this is all I need to know. Who's the last linebacker?
You were going to worry about other linebackers, right? No,
Who's
I
the
got
most
you. No,
recent linebacker? Because he's got to be better than that person.
Mm-hmm.
And
His overall PFF grade is a 61.1. He had 708 snap counts. He's 44th out of 189 for linebackers, 61 tackles, which made him 43 out of 189. And then his pressures, he had 20, which makes him 7th out of 189. So overall,
right now that's going to end up.
That's a big one.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say overall, they have him at a 61.1, which is 102nd out of 189.
Right. Now that's going to be for the full year because they do stats. Just like, for instance, Puka Nacua was the highest graded wide receiver last year. Number 1, he's not the best receiver in the league. It was just kind of based on a stat thing. But like
score, yeah.
on the right. But so Frankie Louvu from Washington at 70.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think
you think Frankie Louvu is better than DeMar Van Overshown? Because I do not.
Ooh, I don't know who that is, so no.
I think that's very close. What do you got before that?
The next linebacker before.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I lost you. You'll come back. No problems.
Is going to be Khalil Mack. That's outside linebacker. Patrick Queen at 75.
Is he better than Patrick Queen? Because that one right there jumps out.
I think he played better than Patrick Queen when he was on the field. Yep.
Well, that's exciting to me.
Yeah, I do. I really thought he would make the list before 79. Maybe the injuries got him a little too much, but
so we'll see in the next couple of days. CeeDee Lamb.
I'll just real quick, and y'all can do it with me. Put numbers on these guys. I'll go from left to right, from Tyler.
Yeah,
to Micah.
I'll do it.
I'm
let's do it before we move along. Well, just do Tyler, and then we'll
50.
Do Tyler, and then
52.
we'll move on to CeeDee. 52. You're on Tyler Smith.
Sam.
58.
I'm gonna go higher. I'm gonna guess 47, but not much.
Okay. No, I love it.
Then
CeeDee Lamb. Sam.
I want to put CeeDee Lamb at 5.
That's high.
I love it.
Well, I wanted to put him higher, but then I had to place into consideration quarterbacks and other players. So,
well, remember, this is the entire NFL.
That is.
Yeah, I know. That's what makes it hard. I know he's a top receiver, no doubt. I just hope 4 is. I'm feeling confident about 4.
Man, there's some lists that would have him as the fifth best receiver. I know he'll be in the top 25. I would like to be confident he'll be in the top 20. Let me give him 17. Felt like a number that came out.
I'm surprisingly going to go higher than that. I'm going to go 13.
Okay, so we're all around, and you're the one right in the middle.
Now I kind of want to say 6, but I'm sticking with 4. I know he's in the top 10. I'm putting him in the top 10.
You know he's in
I
the
think he
top
could
10.
be his numbers were outstanding last year. He was I think the second best receiver in the league last year, which could matter because it's an annual vote.
Well, let's get on then to Micah Parsons, because for me, Micah Parsons is the only one in the top 10, and he might be clawing his way in there at, let me say, 9.
So Micah for me
what did you say, 9?
I said 9.
8 or 9, yeah. Where are you at, Sam?
Dang it. Well, now I'm confused. Okay, so when I had it in my list, originally I had Tyler Smith in like the 20s and the 30s, and then I had CeeDee in the top 10. But I wanted to put Micah above CeeDee, but I wanted CeeDee to be up high. So with the way my list was going, Micah would be number 2. But then I remembered that quarterbacks have to be in this list too, and TJ Watt probably. So then I moved him to 3, but then 3 is too close to CeeDee. Like I can't function, but I have him above CeeDee Lamb.
I think you pigeonholed yourself and put CeeDee a little higher. That's all.
Then maybe I'll move him to 7. But I'm keeping him in my top 10.
I see where you were going with CeeDee, because one of the best receivers, and if you're thinking like Justin Jefferson makes the top 3 on the list, and CeeDee can't be like far behind him. So I see where you put him there, and I wouldn't be surprised if he creeps into the top 10. I'm also not going to be surprised if just because of injury, I know he got his 13 sacks, Mike is going to be on this list, but he's probably going to take a drop to about 21 if you ask me.
And I thought about that when you talk about the injuries and missing some playing time. I thought about that making it possible, Sam's scenario, where CeeDee Lamb ends up higher on this list this year.
I think so too.
I do.
But now I'm questioning myself. Did you guys know Malik Neighbors is 67?
I know. That's. I mean, some names are going to shock you.
That
But
kind of
Malik
really
Neighbors
throws me
didn't
off.
do a lot numbers wise last year. He wasn't like, he didn't have like, I mean, I don't, maybe
1,200 yards, yeah.
1,200,
7
that's pretty good.
touchdowns, 1
7
rushing, 2
touchdowns.
rushing. Well, 7 receiving, 2 rushing, and 1 rush.
Yeah.
Wait, 2 rushing yards and 1 rushing touchdown. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. We can also we'll be recapping this as the list shortens up. Like I said, I think the season starts basically the week after they finish this list, so we'll be looking at the top 10 that week before the season kicks off, and we'll see
we'll bring
where
this
CeeDee
back
Lamb and
as,
Michael land.
as some people land.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll bring it back with when our guy Nix, or your guy Nix, as they say, joins us for our the annual Star We Are predicting the superlative show, where we'll tell you how people are going to be runner-up MVPs that shouldn't be and stuff like that. But
that's the last show before a football game. Is that where that's going to be the Thursday before the opener? Well, gosh, that would be the Thursday of the opener. That would mean being on here with your guy Nix in the hour leading up to the kickoff. So
obviously the Thursday show, September 9th, Thursday when we open the season, is not going to be if we're not there, we might do a live show, but we will not obviously have a regular show. I don't know, what time does the game start? Maybe
it's
we
in
just push it up.
Philadelphia.
We go
Isn't it a 7 game?
It's in Philadelphia though. We're not going there.
Wait,
it's in
what?
Philadelphia, so we're not going.
Is it not?
Oh.
Am I completely?
No, you're right. Banner night. Yeah, I'm tripping. I'm sure. Yeah. So
unless we'll pass on.
But
on
it will be
talking about the wings.
7:15, 7:30. We can push the show early, 5 to 6, but I think
it'll be at 7.
Yeah,
because it's 8:20
7:15.
Eastern.
Yeah, like
so we might just go
7:15.
live with you guys. Probably.
Something.
But yes, obviously the second or the first, whatever it is, the show, the Thursday before that.
That was exciting.
All right. So that's our top 100. You guys let us know.
Go ahead. Go ahead. We'll keep going.
Oh, I was just going to tell chat to, let us know where these players fit and if there's anybody else that they think is on this roster that deserves to be on this 2025 list.
We're talking about next.
We are talking about you.
What are you talking?
We're gonna do some gossiping. We're gonna do some gossiping. We're gonna play what I like to call a little Q&A blitz with your man Landry. I am pumped for this.
I am
Sam,
excited.
Are you ready?
I am excited, but I hope you're ready for my dumb questions.
You tell me who's asking the first question, and then.
Well, ladies first.
Oh, ladies first. Okay. First thing first, I'm gonna switch my orders up. Could you be the general manager of the Dallas Cowboys?
Oh, I could. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely do it. I don't know what the job would look like, but I'll give it a shot anytime they ask.
Oh my god. Okay.
Well, okay. I'll try to I'll make it a little easier than that question. I'll go with a little simple one because I'm gonna tell you right now, the answer to being the GM to the Cowboys is a no for anyone that's got their mind screwed on right. Who is this?
Oh, he's got
Name this player.
57 in his hands. Oh, he's got a
Name
line.
this player.
Hang on, I had to flip it over. I had to look, and because now I think
You're
about
good.
it in my head because I can't see it at the same time. It's a linebacker from 85 or 90, just judging on the playing card. Oh, 57. Oh, I can't place it.
I'll give you a C+ for linebacker. It's Vincent Smith. Go ahead, Sam.
Okay. Let's see. If you had to pick a new team out of these two options, what would it be? The Eagles or the Commanders?
Neither.
Oh.
Okay.
Peter.
Okay. Are you like Kyrie Irving, a flat earther?
I'm not.
I had to ask.
Okay, well, let me do my simple question. Summer or winter?
Ooh.
Sorry, you have to get back to me. Summer all day long. All day long summer. 100 degrees every day in Texas. I will take it over freezing.
Oh,
I
dear
can attest to that. He
Lord.
hates the cold. Yeah. Okay, so when did we last win a Super Bowl? And on a scale of 1 to 10, how mad does it make you that it's been that long?
1995. Only a 5 because we won 5 before that.
Reasonable.
Okay, fair.
Is this the Krusty Krab?
Is this right now?
The Krusty Krab.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
It is. Do you have a favorite DCC? And if so, who? That's a cheerleader, by the way.
I have a favorite each year as I maybe go through the calendar or something like that. But they change quite often, so I don't know exactly who's still.
That's true.
I had one a couple years at Kimberly, but I forgot. Who's.
Okay.
I don't have a current one.
Fair.
Okay, if your life was a movie, which one would you pick?
Oh, I love that question.
Gosh, that's super tough. My life was a movie. What would I pick? I don't know. Something about being a sports star.
Time's ticking.
I got something about being a sports
No,
star.
we need a movie, man. That's not the name of the movie,
Yeah.
man.
Rookie of the
Oh, there
year.
you go.
I'll
Rookie of the
with.
year. Okay,
That's
love
okay.
it. There we go. Square root of 64.
Hey,
Oh, look at him.
NASCAR or tennis?
Ooh.
tennis.
Oh,
Those are. If we were doing a top 10 of all sports, those would be really close to each other. That's interesting.
I tried to make them something you don't talk about. Maybe I thought you thought them both were a little
Yeah.
boring.
Oh well, hang
All
on.
sports
So,
are
no, that's
awesome.
right. Yeah, if that's something to know, then as a side note, any competition, single people, team, trying to throw things into plastic, rubbish into bins at the office, I'm in for all that.
This man is watching pickleball in his downtime.
Oh
Anyway,
my gosh.
your favorite NFL uniform other than the Cowboys, of course.
That's a good one.
The Powder Blues, San Diego's Powder Blues, only when they wear them as far as alternates, and
Okay.
probably Jacksonville on a day-to-day basis, just both their home and road.
Gotcha.
Okay, what is your grandpa's aunt's cousin's sister's shoe size?
Don't have a clue. Couldn't even put together who that would end up being.
That's well, it's a
That
6.5. Come on, man. You got to know your uncle's sister's cousin aunt. Come on. How do I know that and you don't? Okay, now Landry, this question can really define a person. The answer to this question is valid. If you made a female RPG character in a role-playing game, what would you name her?
Abigail.
That's not bad. Dak Prescott or Tony Romo?
Ooh.
Tony Romo.
Okay. You correct. Ding ding ding. No. In our previous show when we talked about the AT&T day, how much was the MVP package?
Oh,
$800 to $1,500.
more.
$420 to 7 something. That was
Oh,
the
that's
Lombardi
right.
package, guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
see?
did too. I gave the wrong one. Yep.
Okay. What is the biggest thing on your bucket list?
A handful of different national parks, as many of them as possible, I guess.
I like that.
Nice. Name a Dallas Cowboy that had the initials IA.
Isaac Alarcon.
Good
Oh, I
job,
forgot
buddy.
about him. Oops, I would have failed that.
That-
What is your dream car or truck or vehicle?
Ooh, just something luxurious. Honestly, probably just like a Mercedes, a top end Mercedes. I've never even set foot inside of a Bentley or something, that luxurious to even know, but probably just like a Mercedes.
And last but not least, finish this movie line. One time at band camp. I'm just kidding. Don't finish that.
American Pie.
Yes, American
Okay,
Pie.
I didn't
that's
say name the
fine.
movie. I said finish the line, but
Well,
we'll take it.
Told me not to.
This is big Q&A Blitz with Landry's Legend. Oh, good. Sam, did you have another question? A bonus question? Chat, do y'all have a bonus question?
My only last question was your favorite type of ice cream.
Can I take a guess and see if I get it right?
Go.
Pistachio.
Yeah, pistachio. Man. We've been to Brahms.
Oh my
Known each
God, we
other
were talking
for
about this
forever.
before.
We've
Yeah.
known each other
I
forever.
told her
We've been to
before the
Brahms
show I could
multiple
answer all
times.
these questions probably.
Yeah,
But I liked it. That was fun.
good
That was
stuff.
fun.
So, guys, you get Kyle Robinson's in the building, says, "What's up?" Thank you guys for hanging out with us today.
Hello.
Hey, you guys got to know Landry a little bit. That was super awesome. That was good.
Yeah, Q&A
Abigail.
Blitz is great. There's always something that stands out. You never get those off the cuff
Abigail.
answers rapid fire. Yeah, Q&A Blitz.
They
is
say
fun.
that's like one of the most important questions you can answer as a human, what you would name your RPG character.
Oh yeah, I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Is that a TikTok
So-
trending thing?
So
I feel
bonus,
like that
Sam,
question is easy being a girl because I could
Is
name an
it?
RPG character girl so many different
But
things.
if you made a guy character though, like that's the thing. If you were to create a male character, what would you name him, Sam?
Probably something like Prometheus or something. A faceless,
Okay.
like
I'll get
something.
something Yeah, it was old school and prestigious. I got you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Adonis.
Yeah.
Oh, Adonis Mitchell, huh? Oh no, yeah. Anyway,
Love it.
Anyways, all right, on to the updates. That's the end of Q&A Blitz.
Do we have some?
with me? Well, I mean, What-
update
what do
number
we have?
1:
Well, here's the thing.
football is back.
Update number 1: football's back. Number 2, I was going to kick it over to you. You were mentioning Knicks earlier for a few weeks from now, closer to the season. Do we have a guest
Mhm.
lined up for next week? Confirmed? Or?
So not confirmed, but we are trying to get the amazing Miss Jess Navarez on the show. We are she has definitely like agreed to come on. We're just trying to find the time and work it out with her schedule. She's obviously a busy lady, so that is in the books. Next week is looking promising. She'll let us know, but that is coming up
All right,
in the
excellent.
next 2 or 3 weeks, I'm assuming. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. That will be our next special guest, and it will be very special. She's been following the Cowboys a while. She's obviously awesome on Girls Talk and Girls Talk, Boys Talk, and Blogging the Boys. I don't know why I was drawing a blank there. She writes for Blogging the Boys, and so lots of good insight coming from her. That'll be fun to have her on the show, and maybe we'll obviously have some hit me, miss me. We'll get to know her a little bit, and then get to know what she thinks about what's different with this regime and like this camp and stuff. Those are the questions that we're interested to know, and so that'll be fun.
Get another week of camp under our belt to review with her. Excellent.
Another
Yeah.
week of the beautiful George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb combination.
Yeah. And the last update is I have one last birthday gift to give Landry, and that's the 2-minute spiel.
Woo! Happy birthday,
Cheers, buddy.
Landry!
Happy
You don't get to
birthday.
pass that
Woo!
off. You don't get to pass that off to me like that.
Oh, okay.
I took the
guess.
Q&A
Okay.
Blitz, and you already
You
called
did
it.
okay. I got you. I can run the 2-minute spiel. No problem.
Oh, can't run it off on me this
Who's doing the Q&A Blitz?
It'll be on. No, he's doing the 2-minute spiel. It'll be back.
Okay.
It was for you. I was just trying to, be nice and give you one more gift on the
Well,
show.
I'd
For
say, yeah,
everybody.
sure. It
So
sure does look
considerate.
like 6:57, 58. That looks like 2 minutes left. You ready to go?
I
No,
think I'm ready.
Everett might be ready
Everett's
for
gonna
the
give
show
us
to
the
be
2-minute
over.
spiel. That's
Yeah,
right.
he's kind of mad at me. Can you hear it?
All right, let's go.
He said, "I just made a spiel. You got 2 minutes."
Yeah, he's watching the SpongeBob movie.
But no, so of course, we opened up the show with the game plan. We let you know what that is every single week. This is 7/24/25, and unfortunately, today's game plan started with a kickoff where we had to remember the loss of a late great Hulk Hogan today. R.I.P. brother. Rest in peace. Condolences to your family, and sad to see the legends go. And it just kind of reminds you of just how time, how is so precious, and we need to take advantage of every single day, live it to the fullest, just like his energy and the personality he put on. Live that bright and live that full. Then we moved on to talk about, of course, the first week of camp, watching some fights happen, watching some plays happen, some Prescott to Pickens, defense getting lots of turnovers, people like Overshown catching the flu. Those are all going to be good things. We talked about the DB room and who's going to be healthy week 1 through 5. Is it even going to look the same week 6 through the end of the season? We don't know how that's going to shape out. So lots of question marks there. Sam gave us the news where we talked a little bit of money, a little bit of contract, a little bit of news around the league. It's just rewatch the show. Some of them I don't even want to get into. Then, of course, we had halftime, where I'll remind you one more time, like we did at halftime, to like, subscribe, fan responsibly always, because that's the best we can do, is do things responsibly. So make sure you fan responsibly, obviously. And then we broke down the 100 list. Dak's the only Cowboy on it. Do we have some more coming? Who's going to be on that list? Sam says CeeDee Lamb is the best player in the NFL. Hands down. So I love that. He's going to be number 2 on the list, and it might even be number 1. So we'll be looking out for that. And then, of course, we did some Q&A Blitz with Landry, where we learned his favorite female name is Abigail, apparently, and he likes rotten cheese. No, he didn't actually say that. That wasn't a part of it. But the updates were to be on the lookout for, I guess, future Star We Are stuff. And that's this 2-minute spiel. What was the update? I forgot the update.
No, guests that are coming on
the
in
guests.
the future.
Yeah,
guests.
there you go. Okay.
Hey.
All right. Did I get it in time though?
Perfect.
Did we blow up? Okay.
That's
Awesome.
our voice.
Did you hear him?
That's
Go
my voice. I hear your
Cowboys.
voice.
That's-
Go
Go
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
No, he said go Cowboys.
Said go Cowboys.
Say it again. Say go
Okay, yeah,
Cowboys.
We got to end the show on that. Hit it. Go.
Say go
Everett.
Cowboys.
Let's hear it.
Cowboy.
Say
Yeah.
go Cowboys.
Let's go.
Woo!
Bye, guys. We're getting out of here.
Later.
I'm a fan of the star we are.
What's up, everybody? I'm Super Cowboy.
And I'm Princess Angie, and you are tuned in to the Star We Are.
Hi, this is Jane Slater, and you are listening to The Star We Are.
Plugged in and switched on. This is the Star We Are live.